Hello. How are we all? I wasn't originally planning on doing a stream tonight, but I thought why not? Just had the idea with all the Schumacher stuff being his birthday and everything, so thought we did obviously the Sebastian Vettel design and the Lewis Hamilton design, so why not do a Schumi design as well? Hey guys, hey Samuel, hi David, hey Juna. Hope everyone had a good New Year and Christmas, as much as you can these days. So I'm good, thank you, Matthew Griffin. Right, so let's drop the first bombshell and see how this goes goes down. So obviously we're going to be doing if Michael Schumacher had his own race team. Now I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think I'm going to do it red. And I know that may sound absolutely ludicrous. I really hope people aren't shocked by that. The reason being, I feel like you can't really have a red livery because it's just Ferrari, right? I know other teams can be red, but no one would join F1 and have a red livery, I feel. It just doesn't make any sense to have a red livery. So obviously there's going to be a bit of red to it. A lot of red, in fact, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like having a red livery would just be, it looked too much like a Ferrari. So the plan is, what is going on here? The plan is to go with a mix of silver and red. I saw a helmet design that Schumi ran during this isn't working. That Schumi ran during the, I want to say it was the Belgian Grand Prix. Whenever it was his 300th race anyway. fix that later because that's going to be really boring. How's everyone doing in the chat? So, classic MS helmet design, then it would only be partly red. Yeah, I was thinking there's that option. I liked his classic helmet that he had from a while back, but I'm feeling that we go silver. So I've got all... Look at this colour, by the way. So there's special colours that you can download. I just got a new one with the mileage points. Look at this. I'm not gonna know if that comes out as well on the stream as it does on my TV, but that's crazy. I definitely want to do some kind of crazy livery in that at some point, which I'm sure I will do at some point. But yeah, it's pretty out there, to say the least. So yeah, I'm thinking silver with a lot of red on it. So mainly like a silver base, but then put a lot of the red on afterwards, because it needs to have a lot of red for it to be a Schumi design, doesn't it, really? And then I think once it's got the sponsors on, that's gonna make sense. So if anyone's interested in the sponsors, these are the ones that I've downloaded. So I can't say that, and I'm sorry if there's any German people listening. Deutsch Vermongen Beratung, which I believe sponsor Mick and sponsored Michael. Decra as well. Maybe that's they sponsored Schumacher for a lot of his career. And yeah, let's get cracking. So Schumi's helmet's quite a bright red, isn't it? So I'm gonna go for that on the side pod. So I'm gonna like add a lot of the red on after. What was my favourite Schumacher moment in his career? It's a difficult question. Obviously the first one I remember properly was Spain 96, which was the first year I watched F1. And obviously, being the first year that I watched F1, I was still very new to it, and back then, obviously, didn't have much of an idea. Didn't have the knowledge that I at least pretend to have now. So that was one of the first races that I saw where it was like, oh, that's why the Schumacher guy is reigning champion and an unbelievable driver. Because before then, obviously, Damon Hill was just winning all the races, which I now know. Well, Damon's obviously an amazing driver and was my childhood hero. It was, it was in an amazing and a better car than Schumacher was. I'm not too proud to admit it. And then also another moment that I remember really enjoying was when it was his final race, his Ferrari final race. Excuse me. And yeah, his final race with Ferrari. And that day he just, I think he was, nearly last at the start. This was Brazil 2006. And somehow he almost got onto the podium. Could have done with a few more laps and he would have been on the podium. And it's that kind of, yeah, I mean, that's just Michael Schumacher at his best. And I remember thinking when that happened, just like, I was never, I didn't dislike him, but I grew up as a fan of Damon Hill and then supported Alonso. So Schumacher, that was a moment where I could really appreciate, like, while I didn't support him in Formula One, you realise what an amazing driver he was. So I'm going to get the sort of base colour idea, I guess, down first, and then start adding the sponsors, which will make it. Still want a lot of red on it, of course. Oh no. Just reading your comment. I don't even know how to say your name. GL6W92R2. First race you went to as a Schumi fan, Silverstone 99. Which is the one where he broke his leg. And yeah. Imagine that was not a nice race to go to as a Schumi fan, or any fan really. I think there was initial cheers, wasn't there, from the crowd, and then people soon realised that it was a lot more serious when he couldn't get out the car. you realised, okay, this is serious. Okay, so as you can see, I said it's not going to be red, but I mean, there's still a lot of red on there. I'm going to make the mirrors red, maybe. I'm not sure if that's too orange. Let me just look at Shumi's helmet. It is quite a neon. Maybe it's because of the matte finish. Let me. Maybe it looks better gloss. What do people think? It looks more Schumacher. Maybe it needs to be a bit more red as opposed to orange. It's a bit better, I think. Do people like gloss or matte? In fact, let me just change the red to a better red, and then I'll do the comparison so people can see. So there's gloss, semi-gloss, matte finish. Powder looks, I don't know. I don't even know what powder is. But gloss. Let's go gloss. Do a lot of matte liveries. So one thing I was thinking, but not long before I started doing this stream, I was looking back on my channel. This is the first car I've done in ages, so I might be a little bit rusty with it. But yeah, I've not done an actual car livery in ages. I was looking back through and there was a lot of driver announcements and things, and obviously George Russell and Sergio Perez. So I've not really done a car livery as such in a fair while. So maybe a little rusty with things. Hopefully not too bad though. Just adding a gradient for a bit of texture. Just say it's a bit, don't know, a bit different. I didn't know what to do. This might look weird, but like a red. Like a red gradient. Can't really see that. Quite like that actually, in a weird way. Not normally a fan of gradients, but I think once the sponsors are on and stuff, it makes it look a bit more shoomy and less Mercedes. It's kind of looking a bit like a Vodafone McLaren at the moment, but I think once the sponsors are on there, it should look a bit nicer. I might end up changing this. I don't know at the moment, but something a bit different anyway. Don't tend to do it on my liveries much. Game's GT Sport. Okay, I've gone a bit gradient mad. It's been so long since I painted a car, I need to remember how to like do certain things. Let me paint that bit. Oh, actually, while I'm ironically struggling to do something, For anyone that likes doing Gran Turismo liveries themselves, I know some people just watch, and that's fine. I'm glad people still enjoy it even if they don't play the game, but I have finally done the my own guide to the livery editor and like a tips video. So I've just got a couple more edits to do on that. And then finally, I know that I was saying it pretty much for the whole of last year that I was going to do it. So, yeah, good times. So if anyone needs help with the livery editor or something, I might do, if anyone's interested, I might do like a YouTube premiere of it, and then if anyone wants to chat along with me while it's sort of live, as it were, I can be in like answering questions in the comments as well and stuff. So who do I think will be the standout driver and team next year? I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about an underrated, not underrated, but like a surprising sense rather than just the obvious Mercedes will dominate again. Oh, thank you, Emil's ST14. Thank you for that. Always surprised when that little buzzer thing goes off. I'm having a shocker with this thing. Kind of want to just join up. Come on. Back to your question. Biggest surprise. Oh. Maybe this is my heart speaking and not my head, but I'm gonna say Sebastian Vettel. Don't think he's gonna win a race or anything, but I'm gonna say Sebastian Vettel sort of is reborn a little bit. Gets quite a few podiums in the year. I mean, people are gonna watch this back when that ages really badly, but yeah, I feel like, I hope Vettel's going to be completely reborn. Let's hope so, eh? So let's start sticking some sponsors on, because that always so Shumi's What's what actually is this? Does anyone know? Is it like a Dutch post? Oh, thank you, Vicky. Thanks for the lovely stream. Thank you for a lovely donation. I predict Williams will come 7th in the World Constructors' Championship. That is very bold. That is an unbelievably bold prediction. Who are you thinking they're finishing ahead of then? Who would they finish ahead of? Alpha, Haas, and someone else. I mean, even 8th, I think, is a stretch, but I can't see him beating 3 cars. I think I'm going to change this a little bit, actually. I'm pretty sure the Decra logo on Schumi's cap used to be like white on red. I know their logo's like green, but I don't feel like there'd be one of those sponsors like BWT, maybe, where it would have to be where it would have to be that, otherwise they ain't paying. Which reminds me, actually, it seems like there's a lot of rumours now that BWT are gonna quit. Not quit, but like Aston won't be sponsored by them next year, which I don't know how I feel about that. Oh my god, this is having a shocker. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, really, because part of me really wanted to see how they would have done it with British Racing Green and Pink. If that is the case, that BWT aren't sponsoring them, I would have loved to have seen, just from a really nerdy perspective, to see how they'd have tackled it. Why won't you paint the... Ah! There we go. I was being forgetful. Right, I'm gonna have to get really close to my TV, sorry. There we go. So I can actually see if that's lined up or not. R.I.P. Watermelon, I know. I think that's what I'm most sad about. I wanted to see how they did it. What were they gonna do? Chili Powder 2001. Is that a Formula 2 car? No, it is not. It is a Super Formula SF19. And annoyingly, it's the only car you can paint in Gran Turismo that's a single-seater. There's a Mercedes in the game, but you're not allowed to paint it. Which is just... ugh, it's just really F1, isn't it? Like, no, you can't... can't put different stickers on our Mercedes, like, why not? But hey ho, each to their own. I think it's the Honda. I think it's the Honda that I'm painting. Can't quite remember, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna go Decra overload a little bit, but I'm gonna pretend they've paid the most money. I might change this, but quite like the double sponsor. Okay. Dragon decal on the engine cover. Yeah, I was thinking of using the dragon. My initial idea was to sort of do a like a red on red kind of, so sort of have it. Oh, I need to change that, but just so it's like a really subtle, because I don't think realistically they'd have, it would be massive on the car, but it's like part of the livery, I guess. There. I might try something on the side. As well. I feel like that goes quite nicely there. Stick some more sponsors on it as well. I just realised I need to realise that this has got a horrible little... There we go. Oh, go away. There we go. Sorry, just fixing up the horrible mess at the side. There we go. The AlphaTauri redesign is in the Toyota. I think I did it on the Honda, Alex. If I feel like I uploaded both, so worth checking on my like storefront. If it's not on there, I'll re-upload it. But I feel like I made it for both cars because it was sort of my most requested livery. Right, just adding some sponsors. Just a guess really with what's going on there. Is that the Bosch logo? Yeah. Oh. So just gonna stick Mick's name there. M. Schumacher being Mick because I'm designing this sort of, I guess, as a kind of what if. Like, considering the circumstances, it's quite a sad what if, but do I paint the shark fin as well? Feeling like maybe. Not sure about that double decker now. I might change that. It's a shame really that Mick's going to be in the Haas next year, because obviously all the bad media aside, I don't think they're going to be very good either. Oh. I think it's going to be really hard for him to show anything really, because don't know about you guys, but it's going to be really hard to impress in a team like that. Oh. Which oil manufacturer shall I go for? I'm thinking I've downloaded Shell, but then I was doing some Googling, and one of Mick's personal sponsors is this Ravenol. So maybe go with that. If they're already associated with Mick, look quite nice. I feel like the Shell would immediately make it look like a Ferrari as well. I think it's so a red car with that on. I feel like it would. Don't know. Mick can only beat what's in front of him. Yeah, true. It's just a shame that it's not. You know, if you had a Grosjean or Magnussen still in the team, there'd be some kind of comparison, I guess, but it's going to be really hard to sort of judge Mick because you never really know how he's doing. Just putting some random sponsors on there. A lot of them no real reason, just other than cars need sponsors, and it makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to sort of finish this little bit and then start adding more stuff to the front, because you're right, it is looking very, very empty at the moment. I need some kind of like random sponsor. What can we have? Brembo, Monster. Shumi was sponsored by Monster, wasn't he, for a bit? I might put that on the rear engine cover actually. What could go there? Some kind of maybe just something like simple like that. Probably be on the car somewhere. Right. Feel like it needs a sponsor there. It's looking a bit bare. Let's go Amiga, because I think I googled that there was some kind of Michael Schumacher watch from Amiga, so it goes quite nicely. Next livery can be an Alpha Tauri LMP1 car. That's that would look pretty cool. That's a very good idea, actually. I like that idea. Oh, Richard Mille. Oh yeah, I didn't actually... Oh, that's one of Mick's sponsors, isn't it? I don't know if I've got that. I feel like I did download it at some point. I could download it. Do people want Richard Mille instead of Amiga? Sure. Oh, there we go. I've got it. It goes quite nicely there, actually, as well. And then I can move YJ power. Just have that small there. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Rear wing. Oh wait. It's been so long since I've done a car that I forgot. That it's in the other section. Shoot me. Okay. What engine? I mean, even if it was a Ferrari engine, they wouldn't put anything on the car, would they? I guess it'd be Mercedes, maybe. Let's have a look. Who do you reckon if this was a real team? If this was a real team, who do you think would partner Mick? Please add a German flag. I'm sure I'll add a German flag at some point. It's just one of those things, like, realism wise, would they put a German flag on it? Probably not. Oh. Gonna fix this up because this is annoying me. So I apologise for the silence. I'm getting myself in a right mess here at the moment. Also, why is that? Completely lost why that is like that. Or is it because of the angle? Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Getting mightily confused. If BWT went to Williams, that would be quite a cool mashup idea. Actually, while I'm in concentration mode, and sorting this annoying thing out, let me know in the comments ideas for a mashup design. So combining like two teams maybe or something, because I'd quite like to do before the season kicks in again, and either I'm too busy or there's a lot of real world designs that I'm going to be doing based on the car releases and stuff. It'd be fun to do something like the McBrawn again, if anyone has been around watching the streams for a while that remembers when the McBrawn became a thing. But that was like the mashup of McLaren in the Brawn livery. So things like BWT Williams, or what if Red Bull sponsored Ferrari, or random weird suggestions, anything like that. Brawn times any team name. I feel like the Brawn really would work with anything. Just make any livery. And then change it to Brawn. Rich Energy Williams. That's not a bad chat, actually. I quite like the the what if stuff, because do you remember when that picture was doing the rounds where Rich Energy had actually pitched to sponsor Williams back in, I want to say 2019. Yeah, it would have been 2019. Play energy drink with McLaren. I've never... What is play energy drink? I've never heard of it. So many energy drinks now, aren't there? Marlboro Williams. Might be fun to do some like older stuff, so like almost like a what if Marlboro sponsored Williams in the 80s or something really random like that. Okay, so I think it's looking decent now. Just gonna. I need to do the front nose. Obviously, that's quite a major one. Modern McLaren Mercedes. Yeah, what I'm hoping to do is when I think a lot of the I don't know if I'm going to do too many based on kind of what's happening at the moment, other than I might do an Aston again. I know I've done it a lot, but there's the rumour of that Coles are right or something. I can't remember what the sponsor is, but it sounds and looks a little bit like Colgate, but not with the colours. And basically I'm thinking of potentially doing an Aston again without the BWT. So there's that idea, but I think once the season starts and I've got, you know, the cars have actually been revealed, I think that's then when I'll start doing things like, okay, here's the redesign, and start doing like my redesign series again. Even though the message is not that relevant at the moment, I'll stick it on there anyway. Right. Okay. Right, I think just the nose left now, and then pretty much done. If football teams had F1 teams. I did a Leeds one. Toyota Honda. Imagine. I meant more along the lines of sponsors, but I must admit that would be quite funny to just have like Rocket Ferrari. That's quite a funny one. Adding the sponsor onto the nose then, and then it's not really that far off. Let me know what stream you'd like to see next as well, because I think between the two options of that I had in mind was the essentially doing an Aston again, but without BWT with this new rumoured sponsor, or another rumour is, well, not a rumour, but if Ineos were like the title sponsor of Mercedes, so there'd be more black and red. Probably look a bit like this, to be fair. But let me know which one you'd rather see. When do I think Merc will go back to silver? Who knows? It's quite a difficult one, really. Obviously, I'm a massive fan of the livery and the message behind it. But you just know there'll be some idiots that as soon as they change it and go back to silver, there'll be people like, oh, sort of from both sides going, well, is racism saved now? Do we not need to do the livery anymore? Which is obviously not the point. It was raising awareness of it, but Yeah, could be a tricky situation for them when they decide. I think they've already said they're gonna do it this year. Like they'll be running it this year, which is good. So yeah, let me know, because I'm pretty much finished here, almost. Just write in the comments now, Ineos Mercedes or... God, what's the name of it? Aston Martin sponsor F1. What are they called? Cognizant or cognizant. So let me know now whether my next stream should be an Ineos title sponsored Mercedes or a cognizant Aston Martin. And I will act accordingly. I'll probably do both, not in the same night, but as in don't worry if, you know, one doesn't get picked, because I think I will do them both eventually. God, that looks like 50-50 to me. Maybe I'll put a poll. I'll put a poll on my yeah, I'll put a poll on my Insta. I'll put a poll on my YouTube and my Instagram and Twitter, and we shall see, giving the people what they want. God, this is the right faff. Okay, too busy doing helmet designs that I've forgotten how to paint cars. I think I remember when I started doing these livery streams, I said like, oh, well, I don't really like doing helmet stuff. And then my last like however many streams have been them. Right, nearly done. Can anyone else not see the Chai logo without thinking of that Kimi Räikkönen advert? It just lives rent free in my head. My dear Chinese fans. Okay, nearly done. Vettel F1 team. I did like a future Vettel F1 team not too long ago on the Red Bull X 2019 car. Which if you've seen that before, it's like a crazy concept car. Because I feel like Vettel's definitely the kind of person that I could see having his own race team. This is now where I make it red anyway. The silver looks pretty cool, but I feel like chrome would just make it look like the Vodafone McLaren, which isn't a bad thing. What do you reckon for the Just have loads of different red. I'm not against it just being red, you know, but it's just too Ferrari, isn't it? Let's keep it silver. I'd really appreciate your opinions on my McLaren ripped concept livery. I mean, yeah. Drop me a message on Instagram or something and I'll or Twitter and I'll have a look when I can. Yeah, I think I'll keep that silver. Do I make the wing black? No, the front wing looks weird now. No, I think that looks better actually. Or does that look weird? I don't know. Let me save that and take a picture anyway. Brawn colours. Just everything at the end. Just every livery I do from now on. I've not even looked at the time once and it's about an hour and a half. All these liveries, every time I do a livery, I feel like it takes me an hour and a half. Without fail. I feel like the number just looks weird there, like it's too low. Just gonna switch them around. No, I haven't got an Under Armour logo. I was searching Schumacher on the storefront looking for stuff. I only saw that at the end and I don't have it on here, so I assume that's some kind of What is Under Armour? Oh, it's the sports gear. But no, I don't have that logo. Just save up this, take some pictures, and then we're done. Thanks everyone for joining again. And yeah, like I say, I think I'm nearly at 6,000 subscribers as well, which is quite cool. I'm hoping early next week I'll release the tips video, and yeah, I might do like a premiere watch along. Haas white bikes. God, that's a throwback. It's not even that long ago. It just feels like that whole drama was quite feels like a long time ago now. God, yeah. Team name: Dutch Vongen Baratung Michael Schumacher Racing Ferrari Formula 1 team. That'd be quite the name for to read out on Race Rundown, wouldn't it? The only problem with gloss, hard to get a picture of. There we go. Oh, it's better. You can see the livery a lot nicer now. What's my favourite design that I've done? Difficult to say. Maybe the retro WTF1 design. Still really like that. But anyway, there we go. Bit of fun, something a bit different. Shumi F1 team. And then yeah, I'll do a poll so we can decide properly who wins between who wins properly between the Aston Martin and the Mercedes. But there's the finished Schumacher design. Get one from the front as well. It's got kind of Audi vibes. Can't remember who said that, but you're right. Am I still doing podcasts? Yeah. we'll be doing them. Probably have like a couple of weeks off, but then we'll do the That Time When stuff, and then there'll be like the car launches and all that kind of stuff. So before I know it, I'll be back on it and all kicking off again. But in the meantime, I'll do as much of this livery stuff as I can, because I appreciate you guys joining and getting involved. And yeah, there we go. Right, thank you very much, guys. I noticed Frank's not made an appearance yet. Oh. I just heard the noise and then was like, Frank, come on, Frank, you nearly missed your streaming moment, mate. Come on. Oh, right. Here he is. Thank you, mate. Right. Just in time to say goodbye. Bye, everybody. See you next time.